Hi, welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is your weekly message. These are going to be quick and straight to the point, giving you some insight in regards to what to focus on for the week, how to assist yourself moving forward, and maybe what to keep a lookout on, right? Hope you are well. Beyond the ordinary, and it's like instantaneously there's some kind of a higher view, higher perspective that's coming into play in regards to perspective, insight, balancing of the heart chakra and the third eye, pineal gland, gateways, portals, vision. There could be something happening with Sirius, with your desire to want to be a viable channel, for you wanting to adjust self into something's definitely going on with like safety. So with the collective could be overall going with that, right? There could be a fear of safety, of not having safety. There could be a desire to have more stability. Sorry. Somebody has something kind of stuck in their third chakra. So if you feel like there's a cord, probably I'd say about 3 to 4 inches in width, and you don't know what it is, but you know something is impeding your manifestations, just say, yeah, I want it gone, right? You may have had visions of it. You may have been seeing it. You could be seeing people from your past that are not in your current reality, and they are essentially trying to impede your gateway of creativity, of opening up doorways, portals, impediments. There is signs. They could also be doing this to Gaia. And I mean, honestly, like anybody in the current reality or anybody in the etheric realm and the astral realm that is attempting to impede your space, right? You claim your sovereignty. You claim your divinity. And you literally put a circle of protection around you, right? Be it the form of hedges, be it a golden ring, be it violet flame. Like you pick your modality. You pick like what you know, what resonates with you, and you literally claim it, right? Because you are not meant to have an ordinary life, and you know it's funny. It's like the only thing that comes to me is like new level, new devil, right? Is like the vibrations of what you've been seeing or encountering are going to shift, right? And it's like as you come into your light more and more, you essentially anger their demons. You anger the spirits that are associated with them because they can no longer feed in the space of you because your boundaries are so strong, right? So look for signs. Ask the universe to show you synchronicities, to ask for insight, to ask for divine assistance in what it is that you need to know more of, right? You are safe. You are fully protected. You do not have anything to worry about. Any of you that have already done the deep work by the eclipse, and you've done all your south node stuff, know that your north node, once you swing over, it turns into like as above, so below. Whatever you put out into the world is what will come back to you, that vibration of duality. And the truth is the more people that get on that trip, the imbalance goes away. the inability to be able to assess your environment goes away, right? So obviously there is a lot of love on this board right now. So there's some kind of a rebirth of a creative. Oh, really? Transconfiguration of your duality, your current reality, in the desire to no longer indulge, but to come into a union, to come into a divine space where you are celebrating and being in a state of the highest vibration. Making a stand on attachments, making a stand against attachments, giving you a sense of belonging and opening up yourself to divine karma is what they just said. So if you're out of karma, then you're in your north node and you're operating out of a state of duality. You're essentially operating out of the vibration of positivity, right? Of having fun, of being playful, of understanding luck. But a luck is not a luck, it's alignment, right? And so when you leave your attachment to the possibility of financial abundance, right? Because in truth, it's, like all the greats talk about this, is like the minute you align yourself as just being a good human being, then all of a sudden, like, other things just kind of align around you, right? And it's not to say that if you were an asshole, like, you're not going to be a kind person, right? You could very well be triggered, or you could be challenged this week where somebody is going to see if in fact you have changed in your vibration, right? And there's going to be some kind of accomplishment once you get to that state of being. It's almost going to be like, that was a test, I passed it with flying colors, now give me my reward, is kind of like what I'm seeing. So look for the signs, because they're going to start opening up doors. For those of you that can portal jump, open up gateways, know that you need to start doing it more consciously aware. Yeah, whatever you really desire, what you're looking for, what you've been looking for, is literally knocking at your front door. Like, not figuratively. So be aware. Be open, somebody just said. There's some kind of integration that's going to make you almost want to dive into excess, but don't, because it's not where you're going. One step forward and onward. Yeah, the heart of the source, right? Encompassing the vibration of love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And every time that door feels like it's opening and it's not aligning, where you feel like you're being tested and it's sandpaper, right? You have to pause and you have to say, nope, I'm going to rewind that tape. And I'm going to focus on the gifts that are coming at me. I'm not going to focus at what is, because the what is a reality of what I've conjured in the past, right? It's a reflection of where I used to be at. It's not where I'm going. And you need to drop from your head into your heart. You have to identify, like, what got triggered this week. What is keeping you from your peace and your creativity, right? And you envisioning your own safety. your own security, your own mental acuity, right? What is in your creative space that should not be in your creative space? And identify that and allow it to leave. You literally say, it's time for you to get the fuck out of my space. And you clear it out. It's with love and light, but she got to go. Because here's the thing, right? If you're a psychic medium and you're randomly teleporting to different locations throughout the world, you're bouncing in and out of periods, out of times, you're remembering past lives, you're remembering future lives, like you're on that trip, like then the fact of the matter is that entities are going to see your light. And as you keep getting brighter and as you keep getting bolder and as you keep getting stronger in your own faith, in your own desire, what you see is your truth, right? Because it doesn't matter what anybody else is telling you. It is your truth. When you can hear dead people, right? When you can hear spirits, when you answer yes and there is nobody there, like that's you literally speaking to a spirit. Like 90% of the time they can call it whatever they want. But the amount of channelers that are waking up on this planet, that are psychic, that are intuitive, that have the ability of transmediumship and mediumship, that have the ability to be a conduit I talk about this in other videos, right? In regards to, like, depending on where you're vibrating at, that is what you're channeling. If you are depressed and you are on the verge of like a low vibration, 90% of the time, your body is completely impeded. Number one. Number two, you probably need to get a clearing and you need to start actually doing some severe journal work. It's not something that you're not going to be able to get over. But the fact of the matter is you have to separate what belongs to you, what belongs to another. What is your voice in the head? What is the voice of somebody who has passed over? Like, can you physically see them, or do you just get impulses and do you feel them, right? Setting your boundaries, working with your team and getting those things done and nailed down, right, is going to be how you're going to be opening up this pathway, prosperity. You just said something about like light rays. What was that? Something in regards to light rays decalcifying your pineal gland. Like you need to make sure that you're out watching the sun set and the sun rise, right? It's super important to take those time out. And it's like legit sun, not like inside staring out of a window. Like you need to be like in the sun. Because it's going to be a critical component to you receiving your upgrades, right? And reversing whatever was taken from you from like a past life. It's going to come back. But you have to write like a repentance is what they're showing me. Like, an I'm sorry letter to God. Like, right? And if you don't know what you did, again, it's intention. Like if you, because this is a gift from God, right? And you picked the gifts of being psychic, by being a medium, by being able to jump through portals, right? Jumping through time and space. And these are gifts. And so, like, if you are noticing that, like, whatever's in the throat area, you can go ahead and go out the crown. Yeah, I see you. Thank you. Go ahead and pick this golden color, and let's go ahead and place that around the bubble. Yeah, and fill in all the gaps with the same matching color. Yeah. Clear it away. Take a couple deep breaths, please. Sorry that I just lost. Oh, yeah, I just freed the spirit. Thank you. Sorry, guys. This is the way my gifts work. They just happen. So let's expand your breath and see like a sunburst pushing out into your aura. This week, you're going to have to do some internal work and come to terms with your gifts, is what they just said. So whatever you need to do to start moving forward to like whatever your pathway truly is in this lifetime, like that's what you're going to have to start like peeling back the layers. If you have not cleared your mental space, like you need to go through and specifically clear your mind, clear your mental room, your creative space, right? Because that space belongs to you and no one else but you. Nothing and no one is allowed to take up that space. And spirits will disguise themselves as family members, because that's what I'm being shown, so that you try to keep them, right? And in actuality, your loved ones are not walking with you in your creative space. They are out doing school advancement, enlightenment advancement, so they can come back in incarnation if they have other lessons to learn or to figure out where they're going next. And they will always come back in and pop in on you, but they have their own stuff that they're working on. Just make sure that you're consciously being aware of dropping into your heart center and then surrounding your visions with love, right? Say, I only want my highest and best timeline. I want nothing and no one impeding my space. And own that. If you have mirrors in your house and being told you need to make sure you are covering them up while you sleep, if they are in your room, specifically, you want to make sure that you are not opening portals, because you are definitely opening up portals, until you get a handle and a grounding on this stuff. Again, it's just what I'm hearing. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope something in this resonated with you. They just said pick one more. This one. Wasn't there another one? Are you sure? Productivity. Yeah, so start making task lists. And then also, oh, I wonder if that's from like Christmas. The making a list, checking it twice. If it's not your thing, it's okay. Just start taking the action to make it your thing, because it is, in fact, going to help you. And if you've ever been fighting against it as a form of control because you don't want to be controlled, you look at a list as being controlled, ask for forgiveness in that, right? Because it's you with you. It has shit to do with anybody else. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Again, if this resonated with you, if you feel a little bit better, make sure to pull in some more of that gold. Head to toe, please. Take a deep breath. Good. Drink lots of water for at least 48 hours. If anything in this resonated for you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And most importantly, have a fantastic week. Know that your intuition is coming online this week, and it can freak you out. So don't trip out when you hear your coworkers' thoughts. It's just par for core. It's okay. We all get through it. It's a little weird initially. So be well, be light. Whenever you need, come back to this color and pull more of that into you throughout the week. You're welcome to re-listen to the message, because that also is a healing within itself. And thank you. Have a great week. Bye.